This is Garden Impression, or the Garden Impressions 6x6 paper, and it uses also the Abstract Impressions stamp set and the Springtime Impressions embossing folder. Or wait, what is that? Thinlit dies. So it uses a lot of products, but look at how fabulous it is. You buy one set and you can make a million different kinds of cards with it. But this is a fun fold card, and my friend Carol swapped this with us in my team swap a few weeks ago. Well, beginning of summer sometime or end of school year. It's hard to remember. And she made this great little card. And so you can see I ripped it apart to measure and all that so I could make one. And I've decided to do it like this because I just love this paper. The Garden Impressions paper comes in all of these amazing, and more. There's a couple more I didn't cut up. All of these amazing patterns. So you can play all day, and I plan to. So the first, I chose this one for today's card just to show you how you can use any of the papers in the set, really, because they coordinate so well with these colors. So the first thing is to try to fold it like an origami fold. And it's 4 inches across. So if I put 2 inches on this side and 2 inches on this side, I'm going to try to get my fold right there, right? See how smart that was? You can also eyeball it, which is how I did most of the cards I made this way. But because I'm really having trouble folding today, and it's just my fingers, nervousness. All right, so that's all you do, and then you fold this down. Looks so tricky, so fancy, Matson. Okay, so 6 and 10. I don't even know if you can tell, but that's how it is. Oops, flip it over. 6 and 10. 6, 10. So then I want my line to go there. I want this line to go here. Ta-da! I have my fold. Isn't that awesome? I just think it's awesome. Then I just fold this up. Now I stamp it by putting it the way it's on my card because otherwise I forget where I want things. So I have a 3-step stamp approach here, and I'm going to put my first layer is going to be the Mango Melody, which is just such a fun, wait, I forgot how to open the new pads. A fun, vibrant color there, so that's pretty cool. And I'm going to stamp that, the base. So I'm going to set it up here so I have it handy. You don't need to see all the stamp pads. Then I'm going to use for my second layer, Calypso Coral. And for my third layer, I'm going to use the Melon Mambo. Okay, so I got all 3 here. And the first layer is the thickest, biggest rose. And I'm just going to kind of go for it. See, kind of a stamper. Then on the second biggest, I'm going to make that Calypso Coral. Now what I line up is this little guy over here as a littlest little petal or flower, whatever. I guess it's a petal. And I kind of line them up that way. So that's on that part. I don't know if you can tell. Then on this one, it's this tiny little guy over here. It's hard to show you stuff. And that's the Melon Mambo. And in 3 quick steps, I have a beautiful rose. Then I'm going to use 2 other colors, which this is a color, sorry about that, a color-friendly card. It's very chipper, which I like, of course. This is the new Shaded Spruce, and this is the new Soft Seafoam. I always call it the wrong name. Soft Seafoam. Okay, and so we're moving that up. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the Shaded Spruce first. And I'm just going to add a flower. You know, some fun. Or what do you call those leaves? Those are leaves generally. Oh, I got a smear on it. Too bad. It'll be fine. And then I'm going to take the other Shaded Spruce because I wanted more leaves, but I didn't want them as crazy dark. So maybe I'll put one there. What is that little thing getting in my way? Skedaddle, little piece of whatever. And then I just used the Soft Seafoam and I aimed to the middle. I didn't like how I aimed there, so I just did it more than once. See? Top card, done. Now on the inside of the card, what I did is I took, I have a base, eventually a Melon Mambo. but I'm not going to do it until I stamp it. I've learned my lesson, people, over the years. So I'm just put this aside. Now I'm going to try to stamp. Oh, I just got smudge on it already. I'm going to stamp this part now. And think about it. When I open it, I want it just to be on one part. So I still have room to write. Or I could write on the back. You know, a little note here underneath the thing. I guess I didn't think of that. You can always enclose a letter. So I'm just going to kind of aim it in here with gusto because I don't have the pad under. So that's the Mango Melody. I'm doing the same thing I just did. This is the Calypso Coral. And that's there. Whoops. That happens with photopolymer. And then this is the, whatever color it is, Mango Melon Mango. So that's the only old color. Well, these two are old. Those 2 or 3 are new. Then I need to do this other one. And that one I only did 2 layers. So I did Mango Melody. And then I did Calypso Coral. Because I want it to look a little different. But if you look, it's the 2 together make it darker. Make Calypso Coral darker. So that's cool. Then I'm going to play around and add some leaves for fun. Just make it cute again. I have to keep looking on what I did so I don't forget what I had done before, so if someone asked. And then I thought this guy needs different kinds of leaves. It's a little different of a rose. It's not fully a rose, it's more of a different flower, but you know, I always get technical on these things and I should just be fun. Oops, I totally missed there, right? No one's gonna know. Just, I can't aim without my head being in your way. So no one will know that I schmutzed that right up. I promise. It's awesome. And I'm going to, this simply goes on like this. And yes, I'm aware that I don't have a saying in the middle. I didn't take it out. And so that means I don't have a block, but I could put any of these sayings in it. If flowers or hugs, I'd send you 1,000. I think that's what I need right now for a friend. It's having a bad time. So I'm going to use that one, but that means I need a block. And I need more ink, which I just shut. Oh, welcome to real life stamping. That's what we're calling this, real life stamping. Okay, so I'm just going to stamp this kind of in the middle because I want that to be... See the problem with going it in advance? I knew I shouldn't have done this sentiment. Okay, let me try this again. Now, if I would have used the Stamp-O-Majig, this would look a lot better. But I did pretty well. I'm a lucky girl today. Lucky, lucky girl. Okay, so there's that. It's so cute. Now I'm going to take these 2 things. The first thing I have to do is seal them in the middle. That's all it takes. I'm going to seal this part. See? Smudge. Gonna need another flower on that one. Then I just line it up and I push it down. So now this is going to be on the back, right? Same thing here. This will be on the back. Oops, I put it a little close so it wouldn't fold over. It won't fold over because that's not adhered. There we go. And there we go. There we go. And there we go. Okay. Let's save myself some space here. Okay. There. Now it folds. Then I have to put this guy on it. And I'm lining it up. It looks good. I put a little snail here, put a little snail here. Try it. Oh, I did it again. Oh my gosh, you don't put snail on the bottom. So rub off that snail that you put. Okay. That's a technical term. Just, you know, it's called smush your card. Okay, there we go. No one will even know that I did that. Except for you all saw it. Then on the butterfly, I could have put the butterfly, you know, looking cool. But I decided to go for something different, so I folded it in half directly. Usually I leave kind of the body, but this time I did it totally in half. And then it's going to be flat, right? And then I just, my trick is just to put a little bit of snail on it and then rub it off if it's in my way. So I put snail there, right? Now, if there's any sticking out funny, I just use my adhesive remover and take it off. But I just learned a new trick that I'll show you another day once I get a supply I need. But then I just rub it off. You know, no one. The adhesive doesn't show. And normally I put even less than that so you can't even tell. So I don't know what's going wrong with me today. But okay, it's the liveness. Okay, then I'm using my Wink Estella, which I know I bought another one, but I can't seem to locate it. This one is starting to dry up. But what it is like a light glitter. But mine seems to be, there you go. It's just a little glitter to kind of rub